in the words of Lieutenant Surge. Hey baby, you ready to take another beating? This is the Broski Boys Chat, the BBC. Oh yeah!
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Broski Boys Podcast, episode 2. I'm your host for today, Nick Hokage Lentini.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! And that never gets old. I'm here with my broski, my brother, another Italian, Alex Canvas Canavo.
Oh yeah! How we doing, lads?
Yeah, I'm good, brother. And Canvas is the provider, always helps us when we're in a jam. Google Maps, editing, buying tickets for any event we go to. So trusty partner in the Broski podcast.
You're goddamn right.
And my and the surprise guest we told you about last episode, my other good brother, my other good broski, Michael George.
Hello.
That's all you got to say.
That was like the longest suspense. Is that what you got to say?
Yes, that's all I got to say.
That's a classic. If anyone watched Canvas's other YouTube videos, you would know that line. And Aaron is not here with us today. He's a bit busy. And Sam, we're still waiting to hear back from. So if he decides to join, he will be with us soon. If not, be here for the next episode. Yeah, so after a bit of discussion and you know, a bit of revision, we thought the best way to make this podcast better would be to have certain topics each episode. So in the first episode, we were just talking. Canvas was asking good questions as the host of the first episode, but we didn't really go into detail with the answers. It'd be like, "Oh, did you like school?" Yeah, but you know, we didn't go into it all. You know, so each week will be a different topic, ranging from anime, movies, culture, food, gaming. You know, fashion. If you know. Yeah, I'm having fish tonight. And I reckon maybe one episode we can do a quoting special because we know lots of quotes from anime, movie, and TV shows. So, but today's topic is going to be about anime, and one of our favorite, just in general, everything included with it is Pokemon. So that'll be today's discussion.
Did you say our favorite anime?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. One of my favorite anime.
Yeah,
I know it's
speak for yourself.
Canvas's second favorite, and Michael, he likes it, but
Not even
you know.
my top 100, mate.
Get out of here, bro. I can name more anime that aren't as good as Pokemon. So yeah, today's discussion is Pokemon in terms of the show, the games, the board game, the movies. So everything in general to do with Pokemon. So it's one of my favorite animes and one of Michael's favorite games to play, and Canvas likes it all. So today we'll be discussing about favorite moments, what we like about certain things about the shows and games, you know, sort of how we got into it and how we're still following it. Yeah, so we'll talk about that today, and then going forward, it's sort of that same routine of we'll pick a topic and then we'll just talk about it and yeah, quiz each other and yeah, find out why we love each topic we talk about.
Sounds brilliant, man.
Yes, I just lost my breath after that 2 minutes straight. All right, so I have a little script here, thanks to Canvas providing once again.
Goddamn.
But I might just ask my own question first, and then that can lead into every other question. So
yeah.
Well, this will be a general question. What do you love about Pokemon in general, and how did you get into it first? So I'll ask Michael first, if you want to go first, bro.
Okay, so the reason I love it is just because it's there's a really fun escapism sort of world. You know, it's the whole idea of well, not contributing animal abuse, but
yeah, I guess.
But I know the whole idea of catching these creatures, training them, battling people, just the entire structure of how the universe works is just incredibly just fun, just a lot of fun, you know, and that's probably my main thing with it. The main how I got into it was playing my first game, silver version back in '99, I think. It was around that time, very late '90s. or 2000, somewhere around there. So I played Silver, got into it there, and obviously at that time watching Cheese TV, which had the show on there.
Yeah.
There's just a whole craze. And yeah, I really like the structure of the games too. And yeah, so that's how I sort of stuck with the game, not competitive scene, but more casual play.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. And that's how it stuck with me. Yeah. So
That's good to hear, bro. Good first answer.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, definitely. I think along with most Aussies around the late 90s, grew up watching Pokemon on Cheese TV every morning, and yeah, I just love the visuals. You know, the little animals at the time running around, and like you kind of so it's hard when you put on the spot. Okay, yeah,
I know hosting's easier, huh?
yeah, okay, yeah, I like the characters, how they're
Yeah.
developing, and I haven't watched Pokemon in its entirety. Yeah, when I was young,
That's all right.
started with Kanto and Johto, and like during lockdown, I've just been trying to watch the whole thing. I think I'm halfway
Very good.
through the second part of Johto, and yeah, the animation, the character development gets better. As you see more Pokemon, you start to notice more. And yeah, like most, I grew up with Pokemon Blue, played that all the way. And then the next one came out, I got Pokemon Gold. And yeah, Gold was bloody grouse. Like the one thing like that stood out in Gold was you can not only beat everyone in the second generation, the new land, but you go back to your home and then surf across that lake, and right there a bloke is there to greet you saying you're just taking your first step into Kanto. I'm like, fuck, I can revisit the whole town I played in Blue all over again, and it was bloody surreal experience, and I loved it.
That's good, bro.
And now, yeah, watching Johto, there's new episodes revolving around one Pokemon in the new generations, and you get that. It's like you're playing Gold all over again, and yeah, you just get that nostalgic vibes again.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I think that's about it.
That's a good recover, Nav. Good recover.
Yeah, now I got the juices flowing.
Yeah. Yes. Now you can ask me, boy. Now you can be the host for about 30 seconds.
Yes, once again, returning to the throne just for a few seconds. Yeah, what got you into Pokemon? What do you love about it?
Yeah.
And what keeps you interested in it?
Yep. Thank you. Yeah, it's my turn. Yeah. So, well, my first experience was actually watching it on Cartoon Network. You know, the whole, oh, you were privileged, your nonna had Optus and Foxtel. So I watched it on Cartoon Network first and just was really intrigued by the whole concept. You know, the main character, Ash, has a goal, and, you know, just the whole adventure. I sort of like adventure stories. You know, I like something from start to finish. I just like the battling. And then sort of what kept me going, keep being interested is, you know, you had the card games growing up, you know, you used to collect the cards, and then the Game Boy games. My other one I played was Emerald, but I really liked that game. And then watching the show, and then the first two Pokemon movies really hooked me. I did like the second one better, don't judge. And then a few years ago, I watched it properly from start to current. You know, thank you, Sam. He had all the seasons on DVD. So I just started watching it. I just like the whole storyline. I like the adventure. I like the battling. So the story really kept me interested. And yeah, so I'm up to the current season on Netflix. So yeah, I just really enjoy it. The whole, you know, friendship, never giving up, you know, working hard towards your goal. It's sort of inspiring in some way, like a lot of other anime are. But yeah, I just really enjoy it, and it's popular. So, you know, it's good. You can discuss. I like also discussing it with friends and other people, because everyone's got a different opinion on who their favorite is, or what's their favorite game or favorite moment. So yeah, it's sort of just that's an early childhood memory which I fell in love with it again when I got into my late 20s. So yeah, it's just a good time if I could sum it all up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely a good time.
Yeah, definitely. Still there, Mike?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just listening.
Ah,
Give them another
ah,
opportunity
okay.
to speak their mind. That's all.
Appreciate it. Awesome. So
All good.
now that we've sort of introduced why we like it and what kept us being involved, I've got some questions in here. But I actually watched a YouTube video the other day, this huge Pokemon YouTube, and it sort of gave me an idea to talk about. So probably what I'll do first is I'll ask you boys about the games because I know you're massive fans, and in our own chats we always talk about it. So what I'll do is I'll ask you guys what your favorite game is in the Pokemon game series, and then after that, favorite gen, starter, and who would be your team. And then after that, so this is a bit of a long question, we'll revisit that, but I'll explain it later on. So first of all, Canvas and Mike, any of you can go first, or you can talk about it at the same time. Your favorite Pokemon game, why, the generation, who would be your favorite starter, and then your best six to take on the league. If you could be in the game, I say.
You might have to remind me as I answer along because that's a lot of
Yeah,
questions.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
That's all right.
Yeah,
So
so
I'm happy to go first, Canvas, if you'd like. Give you a chance to sort of think of your answers.
Oh, cheers for that. Yeah, go for it.
All right. So first one is favorite game. Did you say?
yeah, so favorite game and then generation. It's sort of the same thing, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's an incredibly tough question for myself because I have multiple games that have such I have certain aspects in it that I love so much that the other ones lack. So it's going to be
Alright.
difficult, but I might have to expand on it a little bit. So
Yeah, man,
I
that's what the
love,
podcast is about, bro.
thank you. I love Sword and Shield because it has my favorite region. I love the Galar region, the whole medieval aesthetic, based on the United Kingdom. But I also love Sun and Moon, which is Gen 7. I thought the story was interesting and it's just an incredibly relaxing environment. And I liked how they sort of strayed from the formula a little bit too with the whole totem Pokemon aspect of it. And then also love Gen 5 because it's perfect sprites and I find sprites more appealing than 3D models. That's just a personal liking of mine. So those are the three that I'd say. So Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, and Black and White. And now if they could make a game that incorporates those three, that'd be my favorite. So
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
so I apologize I
It's
couldn't
a bit
give
of a wish
straight,
list.
yeah, I apologize I couldn't give a straightforward answer. So
That's all right. Yeah,
and
that's good.
No,
my
It
man,
means you're
you do
passionate
you.
about it. Yeah, man, you're passionate about the game, which is good because those are the best answers when you keep adding it on because it shows you've got a big interest in the games.
thank you. And the favorite gen, it would be exactly the same because it'd be spread out through those three reasons.
Nice.
Except for Gen 5, it's also the story. I think it has the best story, which
Oh,
Canvas,
tough.
I believe, will find out soon when he starts playing. Which one are you playing? Black or white, Canvas?
I'm gonna jump on White after I
White.
play a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit more of
Cool.
Heart
Yeah.
Gold.
So,
So I'll get into that later.
well, once you've played it, you're welcome to give your feedback on the game in one of the future episodes.
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds good.
All
Yeah.
right, now
So
what about you, my man?
Righto.
Oh, sorry, Mike. Do you have more to add, Mike? Sorry, I didn't know you
no,
finished.
I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, I'm all
Ah,
good.
perfect. Good start. Good start. All right, now your turn, bro. Your favorite game and gen, and sort of, I guess why it's up there in your top favorites.
Yeah. I gotta say, yeah, favorite Pokemon game would have to be Pokemon Gold. Massive improvements over the first gen, and at the moment I'm playing hard gold, and I'm starting to lean more towards that. It's a very close second, and yeah, I'm loving it. I beat the Elite Four, just moved into Kanto, and yeah, the additions, the fact you can walk around with your Pokemon like in Pokemon Yellow, like yeah, it's bloody grouse. The graphic updates, the environment, it's like you're there. You know, you're immersed in it. It's like exactly how you envisioned, well, how I envisioned playing Gold for the first time back in 2000 or 2001, wherever it was. Another favorite would be, because I'm starting to play all the gens, the ones I missed. Well, not every single Game Boy game, but just the mainline games that I've missed, because I only grew up with Blue and Gold. So then I jumped onto Emerald. I enjoyed playing that. It was a good experience, and yeah, catching Rayquaza, like he's probably my favorite legendary. But the question was, what's your favorite starter?
Yes.
Yeah.
But did you
Well,
say what'd you say? Rayquaza?
yeah.
Yeah, apparently that's not the way to pronounce it. I found that recently. It's Rayquaza.
No way.
Yeah, I found out recently too. I've been calling him Rayquaza for years, but it's Rayquaza, as in quasar. There's quasars in space, sort of thing. So yeah.
That's a whole other topic. Bloody pronunciations, like fuck. Since we're talking about Gen 2, I found out in the anime, I've been calling it Houndor. Apparently, it's Houndour.
Oh, there you go. I thought it
Yeah.
was Houndor as well.
Yeah, like yeah, and it just gets more nuts. I think I'll see. I think I'll see more as I watch more episodes. Sorry, yeah, favorite starter. Well, it's probably the most, not the most inspiring one, but still, I've loved yeah, since Gen 1 has to be Squirtle. Because every gen since I've always picked the fire type, but I don't know, something about Squirtle that I just liked and stuck with it ever since. Favorite generation, you know, it has to be where it all started, but the more I watch, I think that might change. But at the moment, yeah, 1 and yeah, 2 will be close.
Nice, bro.
And yeah,
Well, you just can ask me, but my answer will be very short. So
That's all right. I still have to answer a couple more, like the starters and all that. So all good.
yeah. Well, I'll just quickly jump in. Just
Yeah, go for it. Go.
yeah.
while we're on the same thing. So yeah, I only played Emerald, so I'll go with what I know. I enjoyed Emerald because me and my brother, you know, like back when you're younger, you used to watch your brothers play and you take a turn. So we clocked the game together. So for me, that's why it's my favorite. And yeah, it was good, you know, so the whole adventure thing, and yeah, you know, the early gens are sort of, they feel, you know, they're nostalgic because they're the first ones that came out. And I'll just quickly answer one of the questions and then let you guys go into more detail. So, just from the games alone, if I had to pick my best starter, I probably pick Blaziken because you know he's super powerful and always reliable in the game and doesn't let you down too many times. So for me, Emerald was my favorite because it was childhood memory, and Blaziken would be my starter. Now, in terms of top 6, I'm going to answer that later, but my answer will be related to the anime, not the games. So I'll answer that later.
That's okay.
Yeah. So what else we have? Yeah. So maybe because you boys have played heaps of the games, if you had to pick your best 6 to challenge the best Elite Four out there from the game, who would be your top 6? And maybe a little reason why you picked those Pokemon. So I'll ask you first, Mike, since you went first before. So your top 6 Pokemon in the games to challenge the Elite Four.
Okay, so I'd obviously my choice would be the same for both. So
Yeah.
surprisingly, actually, my favorite starter wouldn't be in my team. Surprisingly,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So with the starter one, originally it was for a long time was always Infernape. So that was always my favorite starter.
Yeah.
However, after recently playing Radical Red, and discovering Superior's ability, Contrary. It's sort of, yeah, I'm sort of leaning back towards that one now. So yeah, so
Who was that first one? Sorry, bro. I zoned out. Sorry. Who was that first Pokemon?
I said, so originally my favorite starter was Infernape, Chimchar
Okay,
in
sorry.
Montana Infernape. And then after that, because I recently played Radical Red, I started using Superior and its contrary
Okay.
special ability, and it's
Oh,
really
sorry, bro. Okay.
yeah, so it really got me excited to use him now. So if you want to, I'm sort of leaning towards back to him, but anyway, back to the original question.
Yeah.
My
So
team
4
would
more, I
consist.
think.
No, neither of those would be my team. I was just explaining my favorite starter, but he wouldn't be in the
Aha,
team.
sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry. All
yeah,
right,
no.
go for it. Go for it, bro.
So
The
the team
floor is
would
yours.
be Mimikyu,
Yep.
Lucario, Aggron,
Yeah.
Gengar, Aegislash, and Hydreigon.
Hmm.
Yeah, Ghost Steel with Hydreigon being a Dark Dragon.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Yeah, yeah, very enthusiastic.
Sounds like a yeah. Sounds like a good. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. The last episode, every time I got enthusiastic, I went off the rails. So, yeah, that's good, bro. Like from that list that you mentioned, Lucario is one of my favorites. So, yeah, you've sort of got a good balance of power and ability. So, yeah, I guess if your Pokemon listen to you, bro, you'd be right to take on the league and the Elite Four.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah, bro. What about you, Nav? Who's your 6 from the games to help you win the Elite Four and to beat the champion?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm assuming just any Elite Four, because yeah, some games you got to like cater towards the different types they got, but I'm assuming just for any.
Yeah, so your best 6 to help you win any Elite Four beat champion. So you're your most reliable team from the games you've played.
Righto. I might go with okay. Yeah, I'll go first one, Mamoswine. I've got him in he was a beast in Platinum, and I got him as well in Heart Gold. Well, haven't evolved him yet, but yeah, Mamoswine, Rhyperior. I think Mike said this as well. Aggron, Ampharos. Yeah, it was a beast. In gold as well. Milotic, that's how you say it. And finally, probably stick in fire type, Typhlosion.
Nice.
And yeah,
Sounds
bit of
like your
coverage
boys
in there.
be ready. Yeah.
And yeah, well, like I said, each generation, you gotta chuck different types in there to counter and have coverage. But yeah, that would be my top 6. But yeah, I've always had just a Gen 1 six-sided team since we used to play Pokemon Stadium on Sam's N64 and my RetroPie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd always go Blastoise, Dragonite, Gengar, Rhydon, Arcanine, and Electabuzz.
Nice, bro. So you got sort of 2 teams you would pick your classics and then your favorites throughout the games.
Yeah, I'd say.
Very nice. Now we'll talk more about the show. So I'll ask you first time you ever watched it, like the earliest memory. If you have said it before, sorry, just double checking. And then I'll sort of break these up, and we'll do a couple at a time, so that way there's not too much to think about. So your earliest memory watching it, where you watched it, sort of how it came about, and then your favorite season, and then your favorite Pokemon so far, and then we'll go into more questions after. So any of you can start, or I can start. Up to you, boys. Who wants to go first?
You can go if you want.
All right,
Yeah,
no
go for it.
worries. Yeah, since I'm the Pokemon anime stand, and for anyone that doesn't know what that means in terms of anime and shows, it means like you're a big fan. You know a lot about it. You'll defend it. Not, it's like being a supporter. You're a big fan. So, for me, I said this in my first answer about how I got into it. So my first memories were watching it on my nonna's Foxtel with my brother, and then finding out it was on Cheese TV. But for me, it was sort of annoying because it's like, oh, you got to wait every day before school, and you'd be watching it while trying to get ready. So I enjoyed it most at my nonna's because they used to have those massive marathons on Toonami. I don't know if any of you remember watching that. So basically, it was sort of like on air an anime segment where for 4 or 5 hours it just had anime on all day. So yeah, watching Pokemon was good. I enjoyed it. Like I said before, I enjoy the adventure part and the whole storyline. So watching it from early on was good, and probably at the start, and it's probably everyone's pick, but my favorite Pokemon, or one of my favorites, is good old Charizard, Ash's Charizard. The whole he didn't listen at the start, but he knew he was strong and had potential. And then when he finally respects Ash, that was one of my favorite moments. And then when he goes to the training and he comes back, it was awesome. So without saying too much, because I know you're still watching at Canvas, you're still watching the journey. But you play the game, so you've sort of got an idea of which Pokemon's what. So yeah, for me, those my early memories. So I'll ask you, Nav, your earliest memory watching it, and what's your favorite Pokemon so far in what you've watched, and let the viewers know where you're up to, so then they can understand how far you've got.
Righto. Yeah. Well, yeah, like I said before, first episode, Cheese TV, it was the pilot episode. So when Ash gets up late and grabs Pikachu and fights off the Spearows and all that.
Yeah.
And yeah, and along with that, another early memory was I got a pack of Pokemon cards, but I barely remember most. I think I had the usual commons, Weedle, Metapod. I think I had a Farfetch'd at one point, but the one I remember like distinctly was a Hollow Machamp, and I think they go for like $100 now. Mine's like long gone, and obviously I had no idea how to play the trading card games, so we just admired the the artwork, I guess.
Yeah, you sort of admired what you had.
Yeah, but no, speaking of Gen 1 cards, this was before lockdown, like the second lockdown, at the start of this year. I caught up with some old family friends of my mum, and I drove over. We started reminiscing, about our old catch-ups and what's been happening since we last met and all that. And then, like, I just had a flashback. I remember when I went there when I was young, they had a folder full of Pokemon cards, and we were just talking about selling on eBay and all that. And yeah, I had the flashback, and I asked my mate, "Do you still have it?" And he comes out with exactly the same thing. And like my jaw hit the floor. Bloody, he's got all the fully evolved starters, Hollow Gen 1.
Oh wow.
And yeah, I was just
There
blew
you
my
go,
mind.
huh?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
not only the evolved starters, but like all the rare ones, the Pikachu Yellow Cheeks, a Mew Special Edition, and yeah, dark versions, and like it was nuts. I wanted to
That's
buy it
mad.
then and there, but no, we already we already talked about like prices before he brought it out, so yeah, he had a fair idea of what they would be worth. So yeah,
Nice.
favorite Pokemon from
Yeah.
the anime. I'm up to episode 155 in Johto Champions. I think that's halfway.
Jotaro.
So yeah, and
bit of a pun.
yeah. So far, favorite would have to be probably Lapras.
Oh, good old Lapras.
Because I loved watching Orange Islands, something
Yeah, that was good.
yeah, it's kind of like it
Yeah.
felt like a little side quest kind of thing, and because you don't, I don't think, well, as far as I know, there's
Yeah, well, sorry, no, not to. We'll get into. I'll ask soon to discuss every season. We'll get into that. But yeah, to finish your point, yeah, the Lapras, you're right. You knew it had a good bond with Ash. So yeah, I get where you're coming from.
100%, yeah, they bonded well, and like you got attached to it. And Orange Islands was like short. I think it was like 40 or 50 episodes.
Yeah, it wasn't that long.
Not even.
But it was good.
And yeah, when you had to let it go, like fuck, you felt bad, but not as bad as when you had to let bloody Butterfree go.
Yeah, for any new fan, that's one of Ash's themes. So if you the further you get into it, he doesn't do it as often later on, but I'm not going to spoil it. But there's this one scene where he does it one Pokemon Go, bro, and I swear I still ain't over it. So yeah, that's Ash's thing, But yeah.
Oh yeah, there we are.
Hey,
Sammy G.
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Yeah, so like I was saying before, Sam, today's topic is Pokemon.
Yep.
Yes, we love Pokemon. So I've just asked the boys about the game. So sort of just to get you into the convo and let the future fans know, probably all 8 of them. So your first experience with Pokemon, the show or game. So when you first watched it, and who's your favorite Pokemon? And then I'll get into the next question. So your first experience with it, and then your favorite Pokemon that you've seen in the show or game.
Yeah, so I'd say my first experience with it, when I used to watch it on Cheese TV. Yes, I love that show.
Yeah.
If everyone remembers Cheese TV.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
I used to
remember.
watch it before I went to school. So it used to come on around about 8 in the morning. So what was I watching it? I can't remember what year it was. I think it was like 97 or 98.
Yeah, I think Pokemon came out 97, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know
97,
if anyone
98,
can
one of
fact
them.
check that.
Yeah,
Gav?
well, actually, yeah. Good fact
Do
check.
you want to confirm the stats so we don't look like we don't know what we're
Let's have a
talking
look.
about?
Pokemon debut.
April 1st, 97.
Yes,
we
my knowledge is
go.
good. Yes, I have the right to be the host. I know what I'm talking about.
I'd say my favorite Pokemon out of all would have to be Charizard.
Yeah, that's very nice.
That had to be mine. I like this. My favorite part was in the Indigo Plateau where he like literally made Dash lose.
Oh, I hate that part, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael, your favorite character, Richie. Was it Richie?
Oh, I hate that Richie, man. He won with all starters. I hate him so much.
And he gave him all
Oh.
like odd nicknames. Good old Richie.
Good old Richie.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. When I got up to that, like, before I watched it, we were in the WhatsApp group, and Mike's like, "Oh, watch out for Richie, the idiot." So I watched it, like, what did I miss? He saved Ash's life twice, and asked the ref to wait for Ash, like, and he must have flicked his way through because he only used one Pokemon in his Indigo wins. I'm like,
yeah,
what am I missing? And then
Michael's hate boner for the guy.
Sicko with the Dragon Ball Z gifts, and like he's powering up and he's angry.
Yeah. I sent him Broly. I said, "You campus, you'll be the first of my victims."
then I gave him the old what was it? Gilmore.
Okay.
Are you too good enough to look at the facts? Answer me.
So I came up with a question while I was waiting for you, Mike. I sort of, there's top 10s and top 5s, which, we can always talk about, but what, besides the Richie hate burner you have, so I'll ask all you boys and then I'll answer after. From what you've watched up to, what's the biggest controversy in the show? Like a decision they made, or something that you didn't like as a fan watching the show, or the movies, mainly the show, because sometimes the movies aren't canon. So something controversial that sort of upset you so much that you had to pause the DVD or the streaming side. Like, what's something that really got you upset in the show? A decision or a moment, or to you boys,
Well,
what made your blood boil?
it's not controversial, but it's a reason I dropped the show. Ash doesn't age.
Yeah,
That's a big issue, and because it doesn't grow, and it's the same thing over and over and over. Everything, it's like an endless loop. That's why I sort of dropped it. I don't know if it's changed now. I haven't seen the new stuff.
he's still
But
10,
What was,
bro.
the, what was the last season that you watched?
XYZ.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, no, I think the problem that I had with X, Y, and Z was that they made Ash lose the finals.
Yeah,
Ah,
that
yeah,
should have
yeah.
that should have been his
like,
win.
Yeah, like fuck, I swear, like they overpowered fucking Ash and Greninja,
Greninja.
and like for him to lose that last battle with Charizard, I mean, fuck. One, he's got him on type alone. He's got his weakness there, and then he uses his most powerful attack, and even that's not enough to kill a fire type.
A Mega
And the funniest thing
Charizard. Mega Charizard.
Still a fire type, but like technically, like Greninja is a mega evolution as well, but it's a fusion with obviously
The Bond
with Ash as well.
phenomenon. Yeah, the Bond phenomenon.
And the funniest part is he beat a Mega Sceptile, which is a 4 times resistance to water.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Canvas, see your famous line.
What a
What was that?
The in-betweeners. Well, there you go.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so I think that part was written shit.
Yeah, I agreed.
That's your answer, Mike. Sorry.
Yeah, but to win the Aloha League, like because the Aloha version for me was a bit of a downsize. I didn't like
where
the
it
way it
came
was
from.
animated.
Yeah. I
didn't
don't
like
like
the
the
way it was
animation.
animated.
Yeah.
The animation was a bit like fucking too cartoony. Like it didn't feel like an anime to me. So
Felt like a cartoon,
Yeah.
Japanese cartoon. So, Michael, you
Yeah,
went with.
yeah.
Sorry.
Uh,
Sorry, Sam. I was just going to quickly
No,
say
no.
so the viewers can keep up to date. So, Michael, your answer was he doesn't age. Sam, you said he didn't win the Alola League. Is that right? Not the Alola, the Carlos.
No. Carlos.
Carlos, sorry.
Yeah.
What about you, Nav? I know you haven't watched too much yet, but from what you've watched, what's something that pissed you off or made you think, oh, why did that happen?
Yeah. Magma.
Well, obviously, when you see it first, it was the Indigo game, Ash v Richie, where Charizard obviously decides to just sit there. Like obviously at the time you think, why he just put all that effort into beating who was before his
Charmander.
Pikachu. Yeah, I think it was a Charmander. And then
Yeah.
he just stamps his foot once, the Pikachu it falls down, and he just like, I've done enough. And then just lays there. Like, fuck, you've started. Why stop there and stop listening? But then you realize,
Sounds like an
not
Aaron.
that. It's not that.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Sounds like Aaron.
Well, he doesn't listen.
No, he starts something, but then he can't finish. He just sits there and like,
Yeah.
doesn't want to try.
But yeah, but then you realize, but then you realize, oh fuck, it's no surprise because, before it was Charmeleon wouldn't listen, so you think, he just evolved so quick. It's just a quick evolver. He's not exactly listening, so it's nothing new. But still, you feel pissed, thinking, "Fuck! If he had Charizard by the balls, that would have been his league easy."
No, like I mean, where have you watched it up to, Canvas?
I'm up to episode 155. I'm like halfway between Johto champions.
Okay, so if you'd watched when he was a Charmeleon, I mean, like just going off what you were saying, I mean, his Charmander was like loyal as fuck.
Yeah.
And then as he once he evolved to a Charmeleon, it was like, his Charmeleon was always like, he was listening to Ash in the beginning, but because fucking Ash because it was too powerful, it was too strong, Ash kept telling him to go easy on everyone, yeah?
Yeah, I
Because he
remember
just
that.
wanted to
Yeah.
show,
Mm.
it was only because he wanted to show how fucking good he was. And then Ash is like, nah, like, just take it easy. And then he started disobeying him because he's like, well, fucking hell, this guy's become a pussy. It's like, you know
He's
what I
too
mean?
soft. He's too
like,
soft.
he was just like, he's just gone soft. So then that's when that whole issue with like when he evolved after Aerodactyl, like got involved. Then he evolved the Charizard. It was like he was already disobedient from the beginning, which is why, he pretty much had to gain his trust back, I guess.
Well, you would have been satisfied, Nav, in Orange Islands when he finally gained Ash's respect. You would have felt better about that.
After it was after he got frozen, and then everyone tried to
By Poliwrath.
Yeah.
The Poliwrath with the wrestling belt. Yeah, the Poliwrath with the wrestling belt. That's good. Actually, what's funny about your answers are that they're most of mine, but not to be a copycat, I'll pick something different. Well, there's a lot, but if I had to pick one,
You're spewing that the girls are 10 years old.
yeah,
What's that, Mike?
yeah, probably. Nah, it's not
I
that.
said his biggest controversy is that the girls are 10 years old. He wants them to be older.
They got to be like One Piece and Naruto. They're all in their 20s, mate. So I can have a waifu. But you still got Dahlia, Nurse Joy, Officer Jenny, Professor Ivy. So no, actually, you know what? That's what.
Canvas, look up all those ages. Make sure.
Relax, bro. Professor Ivy has kids, bro. So it's all right. Or they're her sisters. Anyway, so my biggest controversy is how Ash lets his Pokemon go for no good reason. The only time was Butterfree that I agreed with, right? So it's
No, but
like
he let Pidgeot go to take care of the other Pidgey.
Yeah, but it's like there's so simple reasons, because Ash is good. Like he'll always get Pokemon and he'll train them and he'll have a new team. But it was like, bro, you're the one that caught him. They're your Pokemon. Like, unless it's like a really good reason, that always annoyed me. And I don't know, a lot of other fans in the Pokemon community always talk about it, but isn't
that what makes him a good trainer, though?
Yeah, it makes it a good trainer, but that's what I get frustrated with.
Like he's not well the way
that might be Ash's way of thinking. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's not greedy. Yeah, he's not greedy with his Pokemon. Like at one point he wanted to give away Pikachu to all those groups. Like he knows what's best for them, kind of thing.
Yeah, I do like that about him, but personal preference, like I don't want to say nothing now because you haven't got up to it, but Michael and Sam will know from X, Y, and Z. That is the most annoying one of all time. Nothing will ever top that moment without saying nothing to Canvas because he's not up to X, Y, and Z. But that moment there proved to me, I'm like, come on, bro. Like, really?
Really? No, I mean, like, the things I like is that all the Pokemon always seem to come back now and then, like when he needs them.
Yeah.
They're always going to stay loyal to him.
That's true. But one of my favorites of all time, I haven't seen him in ages, and I'm like, oh, bro, you were Ash's ace. Like, why'd you have to leave? So that's my only thing. So I get it. Like, from a point of view, he cares about him. He wants them to do the right thing, look after other Pokemon or trainers. But it's like, it comes a bit of a common theme. Which is my only thing I don't like. And obviously the Carlos League and sort of Ash doesn't age. But like in the show, it's like, oh, I've got all 8 badges, and I've got 3 months. So obviously time does flow, but no one ages. It's like one of the mysteries I don't think we'll ever find out. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, I can agree there. I mean, it would be nice for him to have a birthday. I mean, he celebrates everything else.
Yeah, I know, right?
I reckon that'll be a good episode just for him
Ash's
to have a birthday.
Yeah, he has like 20 birthdays in a row.
Everyone would be like, yeah, let's all celebrate it.
Yeah. Hey, Canvas, it'll be like this. Requiem. Fucking time control.
Requiem. Da.
Muda. Yeah. Muda. All right.
I'll tell you what.
Sorry.
They should have an episode where they where you do see Ash like having a birthday and he's older and shit, and then everyone wakes up because it's Hypno.
Well,
Oh, nah,
there've
sorry,
been some
um,
theories. Oh,
You
sorry.
got Hypno and Drowsy. You got Hypno and Drowsy going into it like, oh yes, they just cause a nice dream.
Yeah.
it
Well,
turns Misty
there's
into a
been
seal.
theories. Sorry, no. There's been a theory that when Ash saw, was it Ho Ho in the first episode? Is that his name?
Ho-Ho.
The one. Yeah, Ho Ho. There's, I don't know if it's true, but I guess theories are theories, that he wished to be on the longest Pokemon journey. That's what people say, because that sort of rainbow comes past when Ho Ho flies past. So that's one theory.
Didn't you watch the movie with me?
Oh, is that when we were playing the Pokemon game and you had that movie on that had no timeline control?
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
whole,
we
that's the
didn't-
whole
we-
movie. That
We didn't
just
watch the.
debunks that whole theory.
We didn't watch the end. We didn't watch the end, bro. So I don't know what happened at the end.
Well, I know what that was, yeah, but he definitely didn't wish upon that.
Well, you can tell all the viewers what happened, so then I'll understand too, because that's what I've heard. But if you've seen the movie, then go for it.
You go on Netflix and you watch it, you fan.
Nah, the only
I am
thing-
a super fan. I've seen every season.
mate,
You true fan, you go watch that movie.
the only
Well, we're
thing
in
he wishes-
lockdown, so
sorry.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. You can watch it. No excuses, cat.
yes.
Yeah.
The last
What about
season of
you,
Seven
Michael?
Deadly
You seen it?
Sins.
Have you seen it, Mike?
Seen what?
The I Choose You on Netflix?
No, I haven't. That's the new movie. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Oh, no, it's I wouldn't say new, but like it's been around for a while. But like it's pretty much going back to the first journey when he gets out of Palatown. But it's all infused with all the newer Pokemon and all that shit. Like everything's like all the different seasons have all sort of come into one movie. Yeah, you kind of just see a different sort of journey. I'm not too sure why they sort of brought that out because it kind of just
To make money.
things a bit-
To make money, bro.
It's like a different, yeah. It's a bit strange to sort of have, to be honest.
Yeah.
But then again,
Well,
they
Sorry.
change the DBZ fucking genre all the time.
Yeah. Well, my next question is sort of good because they're bringing up different points. So, my next question for all of the broskies, Pokemon broskies. So it'll probably be easier. So, your favorite moment of what you've watched, and Canvas, if you don't want to listen, cover your ears because I know you're early in. You're not that far in. So, your favorite moment could be like a gym battle or league, maybe like when Ash catches a Pokemon. So your favorite moment, and then I'll ask one big question, but that one first. So whoever wants to start, go for it, bro.
It would have to be from the first season. What's that? The hippie with the magma. Can't remember his name.
Oh, the gym leader.
Blaze.
Blaine?
Is it Blaze or Blake?
Blaine, Blake, Blaze.
Blaine.
Blaine.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blaine.
Yeah, because while I was rewatching it, there's some scenes that you just remember watching when you were young on Cheese TV in the morning, and like that the scene with the magma and the Charizard, the seismic toss, like just rewatching it with the epic music in the background, like fuck,
Yeah,
get those feelings again.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that one. I love it, bro.
Yeah,
I
when he goes
the
up.
fact that,
I
like the fact that Charizard's the only one when he does the seismic toss has to be the world.
It's the world.
Zwardo.
He does the full spin and then the world comes around like this one.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh,
far
yeah,
out,
that-
Charizard. How strong are you, mate?
Yeah,
That's a good
that was an
moment, bro.
epic scene.
Yeah.
That like resonates with me. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I reckon Blaine's Magmar is probably it's probably one of the strongest Magmars on the show has ever had.
What about
I've
you,
never seen
Sam?
Magmar.
What's your favorite moment from the show?
Mine. Oh shit. I would say favorite.
Yeah, there's a
one.
lot. Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
heaps. Have to be like
I
a
guess I
top
like
10.
it when I guess I like the Mewtwo movie, the first one.
Oh, yes. Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah. So I like Mewtwo's one of my favorite Pokemon, but yeah, watching his movie was pretty sick.
Yeah,
Like
you
yeah,
sort of
when you
like the
went to
whole concept.
when you went to the movies and you got to get those limited edition cards. Fuck, I wish I still
Yeah,
had
that's
them.
mad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice. Yeah, I
sorry.
remember.
Yeah, speaking
Yeah.
of the Mewtwo movie, I still had the VHS, and inside had the Mewtwo card. I think I got it somewhere, but yeah,
Was it
that
the
was the
Mewtwo
best.
one or was it the Mew?
It was a Mewtwo card. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no. So Michael's still not back yet. All right. Well, to round this recording, this section before Canvas has to record it, I have a lot of moments, but if I had to pick one, is when Ash beats Paul in the Sinnoh League. So the whole concept of, and Canvas cover years, but so the
La la
whole
la 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 la
they,
la la.
they had a massive rivalry. Like people say that Ash versus Gary is one of the best, but for me, Ash versus Paul is good because they had different beliefs on how to train their Pokemon or how to go about it. Like Paul was strict, if you don't keep up, you can buzz off. But Ash is like, he cares and he encourages you, the Pokemon. So, and I love the 6-on-6 battles, bro. The full 6-on-6, like they're the best because it's not going to be rushed. Like it's going to have to take your best to win. And Infernape just mastering his moves and everyone chipping in. It was just really good, and it was without going too much details about the fight, but just the whole sort of rounded off the storyline between them two. So Ash beating Paul in the Sinnoh League, that's probably one of my favorite moments. And if I had to favorite capture, would probably be Froakie, but that's XY nav, so you've got a while to go. But yeah, Greninja, when that eventuates, is also one of my favorite moments. So yeah, maybe one day, Nav, when you catch up, we can have a full-on XYZ discussion episode.
Yeah, 100%. Well, fuck.
Yes.
I think the more I watch, like I'll probably forget a lot more than I know at the moment. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Oh, so my favorite moment in the actual anime show, I think season one's actually pretty consistent in terms of enjoyment and humor. But above that, it's mostly significant battles in the series. So obviously Gary versus Ash, massive.
Yeah.
Paul versus
I love
Ash,
that.
amazing. And the semi-finals of the Carlos League. I actually prefer it over the finals. So
Ash versus
I forgot his name.
I just watched a video about it the other day. Ash versus, I know who you're talking about. Probably
Yeah,
better
the
we
guy
don't
with the
say the
mega
name.
step pile.
Yeah. You know what? I watched a video about Ash's best rivals the other day, and it mentioned him. Not Leon. Damn it. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Probably better we don't spoil for Canvas. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
That's okay.
That's all right.
And I like XYZ because it's very shonen-esque.
Yeah,
It's a bit more
that's what I love
different.
about it too. Yeah.
And the animation art style were on point.
It's
Gorgeous.
the best, bro. I loved it.
So yeah, that's my favorite parts of the show.
That's awesome. And maybe one day when Canvas catches up, we can do a special where we just talk about our favorite regions, and then we can get into more details about Carlos.
Well,
Sounds good.
with my new job, it might take longer than anticipated.
That's all right, bro.
Yeah, but I'll have it. Yeah, I'll squeeze in episodes now and again, and yeah.
All right. So the final question before that, so just for the viewers. So after this last question, Cam's is going to take over and do a quiz. So if any of you get confused of where my voice might disappear to. So the last question I have is, if you were a trainer in the show, so for example, if you were Ash, who would your best 6 be to challenge the best in the world, the champion? So obviously in the show, where I'm up to, I know who the best is, but not to spoil it for Canvas, who would your best 6 be to challenge the champion of the Pokemon world?
My team would probably be the same as my favorites, but let's just take that out of account and make them more competitive. I'd probably go with the team I used for Radical Red. So AG Slash.
They're in the anime, yeah.
Yeah. AG
Okay,
Slash, Tyranitar. So I got me 2 heavy hitters and defense walls. Suicune, which is not bad special attacker and a good special defense wall. Superior for its contrary ability. Slacking, but in Radical Red, he was allowed to heal in his rest, in his ability doesn't allow him to attack every second turn, which sucks.
Yeah.
But in Radical Red, they allowed you to do healing attacks. But
Okay.
yes, but in the actual thing, you wouldn't be able to do it. So I'd probably to replace him. I might go with Mega Blastoise because he has an ability that increases the power of cannon attacks.
Oh, that's his main thing too.
Yeah, so Hydro Cannon, Flash Cannon, they all get boosted from his ability.
Oh, nice.
And I can't pronounce this last one, Durageron. I can't pronounce it. But he's in the latest gen, and yeah. So those are the 6 I'd go with.
Nice. All right, Candace, I'll ask you. It's pretty good team, Michael. And for the viewers that probably aren't up to those characters, you can just do a quick Google and they'll show what they look like. So, yeah, there's definitely more than 150 Pokemon to catch and see. So, yeah, definitely. If you're not sure who Michael said, just give it a quick Google and yeah, you'll see him. So, Candace, I know you haven't gone too far into the show, but saw some good candidates to pick. So, if you were challenging, who'd be your best 6?
Yeah. Just looking back on all the battles I've seen so far, like fuck, there's been so many, but the ones that stick out, I don't think this will spoil it for me if I ask, but does Ash's Cyndaquil evolve into Typhlosion?
No,
That's the final form. Nah, just the second one.
Second one.
Quilava.
But that happens later on. So yeah, not to spoil too much, but yeah, Ash doesn't often evolve everyone to the final form. It's in my final form. But yeah, to answer your question, the furthest he gets is Quilava. Yeah, Quilava, I think.
Then,
that's how you say it.
Yeah, well,
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, playing gold, I always chose Cyndaquil. So yeah, I chuck in Quilava, Gary's Umbreon. He was good in that.
Yeah. That's the black one, yeah?
Yeah.
The one with the gold on it.
Yeah, with the yellow trims.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's a sick Pokemon.
Yeah, because I remember Ash was like in the background watching him battle. I think it was someone's Alakazam, and yeah, this Umbreon was like grouse. So yeah, I chuck him in. Like, since we're talking about purely from the anime, I pick Ash's Pikachu.
Oh, bro, you should see it later on, bro.
Can't wait.
It's strong now, bro. Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, it got me thinking as well. Since I'm in gold, I've played.
Is that 3? Is that 3 or 4?
Quilava, Pikachu, Umbreon. Yeah, 3. I'd go Quagsire. Something different.
Quagsire.
Yeah, it's just got one
different, all right.
Yeah, it's just got one weakness. It's a tank, and I like the episode where they just collect round-shaped things, and one of them pinched out a GS ball. Yeah.
I hate that storyline. Yeah, anyway, you'll find out about it.
But yeah, I can't remember what it was. I think it was in the Orange Islands thing. Someone had, or was it the plateau? Someone had a Dragonite.
Hey, bro, everyone gets Dragonite eventually.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was.
Pick Lance's Dragonite, bro. Knows like 10 moves. If you remember that, Mike, from the show.
What's that?
That Lance's Dragonite knows 10 moves. It's like the strongest one.
Yeah, he's putting a
that's why I chose it. Yeah, it like knows a bit of everything.
Yeah.
That's 5. And To round
Last
it
one.
off,
Snorlax.
probably.
Snorlax.
Love
You know what? Yeah,
Snorlax.
fuck, you're not wrong. Yeah, Snorlax.
He was the strongest Pokemon in Gen 2. So how funny.
Snorlax.
Yeah.
Yep. If you look at Smogon, he was number 1 in a league of his own.
And yeah, that's my
Yeah.
6.
Very nice. Well, I better answer my 6. So since I'm up to date with the show, I've probably got more options, but I have Pikachu first because it's so loyal and it, like, you know how they say, oh, Pikachu's level restarts every every region. It might like I think they do that just to make it fair at the start, but it remembers all its moves. So where I get up to, it has such a arsenal of moves. So Pikachu be my number 1 option. It's not my favorite Pokemon, but if I'm talking about strategy, then yeah, but it's what I'm up to in Pokemon. Pikachu's got a lot of good attacks and it's experienced as well. So it's weird with Ash. I don't know if you've noticed this, Nav, and Michael, you probably noticed this as well, but Ash always picks Pokemon that is like in a mismatched type, and he always wins. Like most of the time, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if you realize, but like, it's funny too because it just proves Ash is just like, oh, I've got faith, I'll pick whoever. But sometimes I'm like, you got Brock in the background being Mr. Obvious. If Ash was to use this Pokemon, he would have the advantage. I'm like, no, Brock. It's called Ash. It's Ash Day, not fucking Brock. So, sorry for the swear word. So yeah, Pikachu be number 1, then Greninja, Ash Greninja. Mike, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I love Ash Greninja, bro. Like that theme song, I have in my head all day. As of recently, Lucario, and Lucario, I think is awesome. Like it's an all-rounder. Oh, sorry, for a Greninja, like I don't want to say too much because Candace has to watch it, but Greninja is like an all-rounder, bro. Like he's just so cool and his attacks are strong and he's like like a lot of Ash's Pokemon, they're like loyal, like they listen and they train hard, and Greninja be good to have. Lucario as well, he's strong too, and he's got good attacks as well. So that'd be my 3rd. Infernape's a beast. You would know Cam's from the game.
Yeah.
But in the show, he's an actual beast, and his power is awesome. So I can't wait to get up to Sinnoh, because you'll know what I mean when you watch this. That's 4. 5 be Dragonite.
That's a given.
Because Dragonite's got so many moves, and it's like you could basically use Dragonite to help you in a lot of matchups because it knows different moves. And then finally, my ace. Like I love Greninja, Mike, but my true ace would be Ash's Charizard, bro. He is the best. He is a beast. You know what's funny? This YouTuber I watch, the Luminous Trainer Zach, he actually put out a video today of Ash's win-loss ratio with his Pokemon. And it counts like official battles, against a trainer or in a league or a competition. It doesn't include Team Rocket because Ash always wins. Ash always beats them. But yeah, I'll link you the video. I won't link it to you, Candace, because it'll spoil. But I watched that, and Charizard's like obviously he's in the top 5% of Ash's best Pokemon in terms of win-loss records and draws. So that would be my 6. Pikachu, Ash Greninja, Lucario, Infernape, Dragonite, and Ash's Charizard. That'd be my top 6 to verse the best in the world.
Very good.
Pretty
Good stuff.
good.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
choice.
it's not to brag, but my team would beat both of yours, even if you ganged up on me. Yeah,
I doubt
don't
that.
challenge me.
But anyway,
Is that a
Yeah,
challenge?
Oh no, we're there challenging you.
Yeah.
challenge.
Did I quote it wrong? How's it go? Is that a challenge? What goes after that?
Temper.
Oh yeah,
Temper.
temper. Wouldn't dream of challenging you.
Yeah, I could do
very
the
handsome
whole
for a
thing,
while.
but we'll save that for another episode. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. We'll save that for the quoting episode of the podcast. Yeah, we'll dedicate a whole 2 hours to quoting, so we'll save it because then then we'll have the future fans. Or we want it now. No, we need all the voice for that one.
Yeah, all 8 of our fans.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've got a few people that listened to our first unedited episode and they loved it. So imagine when it's edited.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
good.
dokie.
All right, so it's quiz time, huh?
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
Let's get
On
into
to
it, bro.
quiz.
All right, let's
I
get
will-
into it.
I will take the reins for the second. Okay, so
Yeah, it's back to hosting canvas.
all right, so I found these 2 on sporkle.com. It's like a massive quiz website, and the topic is: can you determine whether each clue is a drug or a Pokemon? So pretty much, like I'll say the clue, like for example, Pikachu, and then you just say drug or Pokemon. So if I say Pikachu, you'll say Pokemon. If I say Panadol, you'll say drug. And you'll figure out.
So we have to
what
guess
it is.
what's what, yeah?
Yeah.
So, that
So
would-
I'll say
okay.
something, you say drug or Pokemon, and then I'll say the next
Oh,
one,
right.
and
Okay.
then when you're done, it counts your score.
All right, and make sure there's a time limit because we could always look
Yes.
online quickly to see if it's true.
Yeah, I am on
Because-
my phone.
Yeah. There's 2. There's a part 1 and a part 2. One's got a 4-minute timer. One's got a 5-minute timer. So
Yeah, all right.
we'll go
Yeah.
alphabetical order. MNOP. That's Michael. So would you like set 1 or set 2?
Step 1.
Set 1 it is. Okie dokie. So I'll read out. It's just one word. So I read it out. You say drug or Pokemon. Then I go to the next one. The next one. Each set has 40. So yeah, you'll
40,
we'll have
okay.
a.
Oh, but they're going to be
end.
quick, yeah?
Yeah.
They're going to be like speed.
Okie dokie.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, time test that speed stat.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Mike, your time starts now. Okay, here we go. Centret,
Pokemon.
Vibrava,
Pokemon.
Voltaren,
Drug.
Gliscor. I probably butchered that.
Pokemon.
Miletich,
Drug.
Luxic,
Drug.
Decadron,
Can you spell that?
Decadron,
I'll go with drug.
Quavar,
What is that?
Qvar,
No, that's definitely a drug too. I might
Marowak,
have stuffed up somewhere. Keep going.
Marowak,
Pokemon.
Tislid,
Repeat.
Tislid, Ticlid,
Drug.
Altaria,
Pokemon.
Banzel,
Pokemon.
Numel,
Repeat.
Numel, Numel,
Drug.
Glaceon,
Pokemon.
Sigris,
Pokemon.
Clastion,
Drug.
Crestor.
Crestor.
Yes.
Drug.
Rayquaza,
Pokemon.
Carnitor,
Pokemon.
Absol,
Pokemon.
Nincada,
Pokemon.
Groudon,
Pokemon.
Actos,
Drug.
Vaporeon,
Pokemon.
Heatran,
Pokemon.
Aeon,
Repeat.
Aeon, Aceon, Aceon.
Aceon.
Yeah.
I'll say drug because I don't know a Pokemon like that. Drug.
Metang or Metang,
Pokemon.
Azuril,
Pokemon.
Aranesp,
Repeat.
Aranesp,
Drug.
Ursaring,
Pokemon.
Roserem,
Rosarim.
Rozerem,
That's drug.
Tigersil,
Drug.
Umbreon,
Pokemon.
Jalen.
Repeat.
Jalyn.
Drug.
Vulpix.
Pokemon.
Navan or Navane. I don't know. Navane.
That's a drug.
Fuzzion.
I'll just say Pokemon. I don't know about that one. Yeah.
Fuzeon.
I'll just say Pokemon. I don't know.
Rescriptor.
That's a drug. I've never heard of that. Yeah.
Flareon.
Pokemon.
And finally, Geodon.
Geodon.
Yep.
That's a drug.
Okie dokie. We reached the end with 58 seconds to spare. So you, Michael, got 34 out of 40.
That's pretty good.
All right. The ones you got wrong were Miletich. You said drug. Banzel. You said Pokemon. It's a drug. Numel. You said drug. Sigris. You said Pokemon. Carnitor. You said Pokemon. And Fuzion or Fuzzion. You said Pokemon. So yeah, 34 out of 40. 85%. Very good.
Oh, that's
Very nice.
Okie dokie. Up next, Nick Hokage Lentini. Time
Yes, but for this
your-
episode, Nav, sorry, you can call me Nick Catchem Lentini. Ash Catchem Lentini. Just for this, just for the Pokemon theme, all right?
Nick Catchem Lentini. Okie dokie.
Yes.
Now, for whatever reason, this has one less minute, so if it would take
so
around the
we
same
go.
time, but you'll be right. Okie dokie.
All right, tough. All right.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Starting the quiz in 3, 2, 1. Mentax.
Drug.
Opana.
Say that again, sorry.
Opana.
Pokemon.
Azor.
Pokemon.
Luxio.
Pokemon.
Starlix.
Pokemon.
Finion.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Pokemon.
Gleevec.
Gleevec. Drug.
Ranexa.
Got the hardest ones. Drugs. Give me an easy one, bro.
Yeah. God, this is what they put, not me. Okay,
I know,
next
right?
one. Merem. Merrem.
Pokemon.
Gligar.
Pokemon.
Lugia.
Pokemon, bro. 100%.
Aeron.
Pokemon.
Cinemet.
Drug.
Xanax.
Drug.
The Barrel.
Pokemon.
Hytrin.
Pokemon.
Apom.
Pokemon.
Sanctura.
Pokemon.
Milotag.
Milotug.
Yeah.
Oh. Drug.
Renegel.
Drug.
Shinx.
Pokemon.
Bronzor.
Pokemon.
Ledian.
Pokemon.
Cleffa.
Pokemon.
Zebrom.
Pokemon.
Bonsley.
Pokemon.
Gemzar.
Pokemon.
Avelox.
Ooh. Avalox.
Yep, Avelox.
Drug.
Protonics.
Protonics. Drug.
Dino.
Dano.
Deino.
Can I phone a friend? Can I do 50-50? Oh, it is 50-50.
Well, it is.
Yeah. Say it again. Sorry.
Yeah, Dino. Deino.
Drug.
Avian.
Pokemon.
Colcrease.
Pokemon.
Flector.
Pokemon.
Tepig.
Pokemon.
Petalil,
Pokemon.
Kepra,
Pokemon.
Lutera,
Pokemon.
Maxalt,
Maxalt.
Maxalt,
Drug.
Genesect,
Drug.
and finally
Yeah.
Elocon.
I swear I got the hardest bunch. Drug. I swear I'm not going to get more than 20. I swear Michael's
Well-
was so easy. I could have answered for him.
well, hang
Bro,
on.
I swear I haven't heard of half those words in my life.
How many generations in are you?
Bro, I'm up to the current season.
So
So season 23.
eight.
Well,
So
actually, it's
eight.
like, yeah, 8 gens.
yeah, the ones in this one were from second, third, fourth, fifth. So you would have got a few. But anyway, you finished with 25.
You know what? I'll take that because half of them I haven't heard before. Yeah, that's a good score for me. 25. Yeah, I'll take that, man.
That's all right. All right, the ones you got wrong: Opana, that's a drug. Azor, that's a drug. Starlix,
Is that like,
that's a
is
drug.
that like
You fucking
Pokemon,
idiot.
bro?
That's
Huh?
why it's so good that you can't go
they-
different. Yeah.
Bro, I swear, I'm like, that sounds like a Pokemon. Like, that's why I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Ah.
Merum, that's a drug. Hydrin, that's
Yeah.
a drug. Sanctura, that's
a
a
lot.
drug. Zybrom, that's a drug. Gemza, drug. Dino is a Pokemon.
Ah,
Correct.
okay.
It's
dark
first
dragon.
form of, it's the first form of Hydreigon.
Ah, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Avian, that's a drug. Colcrease, drug. Flector, drug. Kepra,
Basically, if
drug.
you didn't say Pokemon
The
every
Terra
single
drug.
answer, it
And
would've been right.
finally, Genesect,
Bro,
the
hey,
Pokemon.
bro, I'm telling you, like, some of this, well, more credit to me then. There's so many Pokemon. You think I can remember all of them?
Yes, you got the perfect memory. Well, that's a self-claimed
I
title.
do. I
Yeah,
do
that's
have a
right.
perfect memory, but see, for the fans, Michael hasn't watched every season. I have, so I've got more information to take in, mate.
Yes, you should. Then you
Bro,
should get 40 out of 40.
If
mate.
I had your list, if I had Michael's list, I would have got 40 out of 40. His list was so much easier than mine.
Be
His
quiet.
list was easy. His list was easy, bro. Mine was hard. Even Canvas admits that half those sound like Pokemon. The ones I got wrong.
Well, that's why this creator put the two together. They're so
Yeah.
close, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, same, bro. That was hard. You know what? I'm happy I got 25 because at one point I thought I'm not going to get more than 10.
Hey, well, you passed. You passed. 63%.
Yes, pass is good.
What's Nurofen, a drug or a Pokemon?
I know what Nurofen is. It's a drug.
Well, at least you know that.
I'll be
Don't worry,
like,
next,
Charizard, use seismic toss.
don't worry. In part 2, you can give me a hard quiz.
I don't have to give you a hard quiz. I'll give you a quiz about what I've watched, and if you remember, that'd be a better quiz because in that department, then I'll kill it. That department, in terms of scenes from the show, that's when my perfect memory will come into play.
Fair enough. I'll hand over the reins back to Nick to wrap things up.
Yes, thank you, Canvas. Yeah, so that was part 1 of the Pokemon discussions. Obviously, there's more to talk about, and you know, when Canvas catches up, and we can have Sam on for longer and everyone on at the same time talk about anime. We'll discuss about more, and probably the next part we'll talk more about the show because today we talked about our favorites and favorite moments. So yeah, when Canvas catches up a bit more, we'll do a part 2 in the future, and then going forward we'll talk about other things. So lots to look forward to on the Broski Boys podcast or chat, and yeah, so definitely there'll be more different animes like Naruto, One Piece. There's lots to talk about, and then we're going to talk about other things too, like movies and culture and anything that we think we've got enough knowledge on to talk about for 2 hours. So I want to thank Canvas, the Overlord host, if you want to put an anime term. I want to thank Michael for being here too. And I want to thank Sam, who was with us earlier as well. And for all those fans that love Aaron, he will be back next time. So if you missed him, don't worry, he'll come back. And then hopefully next episode, we have all 5 of us on, because that's when the party will get really started.
Fucking nice.
So yeah, that's it for today, boys. Thank you everyone that was on. Good luck to Canvas. He's going to edit this eventually. So
Yeah.
I just want to thank everyone for joining today, and we'll see you next time. When that is, I don't know. We don't have a schedule. We legit we do this when everyone's free. So hopefully next time. And for those wondering what topics will be discussed, we'll let you know at the start of the episode, or we'll put it in the title description. So if you like what we talk about, you can listen to it. If not, you can wait for the next cool one. And if you're wondering if we have the next 15 planned, we don't, legit. We do this bit by bit. But for everything I mentioned before, we'll cover every hobby and topic, so then anyone can enjoy what we talk about.
Bloody brilliant, mate. Thank you very much.
Thanks, bro. All good, boys. Well, I'll see you in the next episode.
See you next time.
All right.
See you, boys.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, bro.
This has been a Broski Boys Chat podcast. Thank you for listening. Oh yeah!